toxic, we know that it doesn't function properly. Your body has its own natural detoxification system already built into it. Your liver, your kidneys, your lymphatic system, this is all part of a big, if you want to call it, sewage system in your body. That when you eat something that your body doesn't really feel good about, or just through the natural day-to-day, even if you're eating clean, some things get eaten and absorbed and other things are eliminated. But what happens when you overload your body with sugar, with processed foods, with junk food, with just the daily pollution that we're all exposed to? This natural detoxification system becomes overloaded and compromised. It can't function properly anymore. It can't get rid of toxins from your body on its own anymore. So this is where we have to sort of intervene and do it ourselves. When you detox, we usually use something called an elimination diet. An elimination diet serves three purposes. The first one is to clear out all of those built up toxins that have blocked your own natural detoxification system. The second is to give your body and your digestive system a chance to rest and recover from all of those toxins and processed foods that you've been eating. And more importantly is for you to figure out if you are allergic or sensitive to any type of food that you might not automatically think you are sensitive or allergic to, because your body is so overloaded with toxins anyway. So typically a detox would last between 7 to 15 days. What we do is we remove common allergens for that period of time. So those food groups would be sugar, processed foods made with flour, anything with dairy, eggs, nuts, beans, animal protein, caffeine, and alcohol. The reason we remove all of these foods because these are typically known to be allergens in most people, even if you have not yet identified which one of these causes a sensitivity in you. But as we discussed before, if you suffer from headaches, if you suffer from joint pain, if you suffer from unexplained weight gain that you can't get rid of, if you have digestive problems, if you have memory loss, if you don't sleep well, if you're always feeling tired, all of these are all linked back to some type of food sensitivity or allergy. So what do you have instead? For the 7 days or 15 days, you fill up on natural, unprocessed food. So lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of healthy seeds such as pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, lots of healthy fats such as coconut oil and olive oil. And really you can just eat as much as you want of any of those foods because those foods are naturally non-toxic. You can make the fruits and vegetables into juices or smoothies. You can create soups from the vegetables. You can snack on the fruits. You can create snacks from the seeds. Really, there are many, many combinations that you could end up making without getting bored during the 7 or 15 days. At the end of the 7 or 15 days, we slowly start putting back the food that we have removed. So really, it's a very personal choice. If you feel like the first thing you want to add back in is a piece of bread, then you can go ahead and do that. If you want to add back in an egg, you can do that. If you feel like you really are missing your yogurt, you can do that. The point is not to add more than one food at a time every 2 or 3 days. The reason for that is because when your body has been cleaned out and detoxed completely from possible common allergens, it becomes very sensitive to any possible reactions from food that you might discover you're sensitive to. So you don't want to create any confusion for yourself while you're listening to your body for these symptoms. So let's say, for example, that you decide to have a piece of bread on day 16 after your detox. And you have your piece of bread, and typically a reaction can happen 10 minutes to 24 hours after consuming a food. So let's say the 24-hour passes and you haven't felt dizziness, you haven't felt any joint pain, you didn't get a headache, you didn't get any indigestion, you really didn't feel anything except energy after you ate this food. Then you know that eating a piece of bread works well for your body and this is not a food that you need to eliminate. But let's say that you had this piece of bread and within half an hour to 2 hours or maybe even 24 hours, you did feel headaches, you did feel dizzy, you did get joint pain, you did feel tired. Feeling tired after you eat is not a normal symptom. When you eat, you should feel very energetic. So if you feel any of those symptoms, that's a food sensitivity. So if you were to add the bread and an egg at the same time, for example, and you started to feel some of those symptoms, you wouldn't know which one of those caused it. So we add back one food at a time every 2 or 3 days over another 2-week period to figure out what works best for our body and what doesn't. And so what are the benefits of going through this process of detox? If you need to lose weight, you're going to lose weight very easily. If you have symptoms like the headaches or the joint pain or the low energy, they will either be decreased significantly or completely eliminated. You will have proper bowel movements. You will have a lot more energy. You will sleep much better. Your cravings will decrease. But more importantly, you will discover what foods are right for your body to help bring your body back to its balanced state.